Anna and Ben were software and design engineers working on a new project for their company. They had been assigned to develop a web application that would allow users to create and share custom quizzes online. The project was supposed to be completed in 3 months, and they had already spent 2 months working on it. They had made good progress so far, and they were confident that they could finish the project on time. They had designed the user interface, implemented the core functionalities, and tested the application for bugs and errors. They only had a few minor issues to fix, and then they could launch the application to the public. However, things took a turn for the worse when they received an email from their project manager, Chris. Chris informed them that the business side had requested some new features for the application and that they had to be implemented as soon as possible. The new features included adding a leaderboard system that would rank the users based on their quiz scores and achievements, integrating a social media platform that would allow the users to share their quizzes and results with their friends and followers, implementing a payment system that would enable the users to purchase premium quizzes and features. Anna and Ben were shocked and frustrated by the email. They had not been consulted or informed about these new features before, and they felt that they were unnecessary and irrelevant to the original scope of the project. They also knew that adding these features would require a lot of time and effort, and that they would have to rewrite and redesign a large part of the application. They wondered how they could possibly finish the project on time with these new requirements. They decided to call Chris and explain their situation. They hoped that Chris would understand and negotiate with the business side to reduce or postpone the new features. However, Chris was not very sympathetic. He told them that the new features were essential for the success of the project and that they had to be done by the deadline. He said that the business side had done some market research and found that these features would increase the user engagement and revenue of the application. He also said that the company had already promised these features to some potential clients and investors, and that they could not afford to disappoint them. He urged Anna and Ben to work harder and faster and to find a way to deliver the project on time. Anna and Ben felt angry and helpless. They felt that Chris was being unreasonable and unfair, and that he did not care about their work or well-being. They felt that they had been given an impossible task and that they were doomed to fail. They wondered if they should quit the project or the company, or if they should complain to someone higher up. They decided to try to do their best and to work on the new features as quickly as they could. They hoped that they could somehow manage to finish the project on time, or at least get an extension. They also hoped that the new features would not cause any major problems or bugs in the application, and that the users would like and use them. They started to work on the new features, but they soon encountered many difficulties and challenges. They had to learn new technologies and tools, and to integrate them with the existing code and design. They had to deal with complex and unfamiliar issues such as security, privacy, and performance. They had to test and debug the application constantly and to fix any errors or glitches that they found. They also had to communicate and coordinate with the business side, the social media platform, and the payment system, and to make sure that everything works smoothly and correctly. They worked long hours, often staying late at night or working on weekends. They sacrificed their personal lives, hobbies, and health. They felt stressed, exhausted, and overwhelmed. They started to lose their passion and enthusiasm for the project and to doubt their skills and abilities. They also started to argue and disagree with each other and to lose their trust and cooperation. They felt isolated and unhappy. They managed to finish the new features, but they were not satisfied with the result. They felt that the new features were poorly designed and implemented, and that they did not fit well with the original vision and purpose of the project. They felt that the new features were distracting and annoying, and that they would confuse and frustrate the users. They felt that the new features had ruined the quality and integrity of the project, and that they had wasted their time and effort. They launched the application to the public, but they did not receive the positive feedback and response that they had hoped for. The users complained about the new features and said that they were unnecessary and irrelevant. The users said that the new features made the application complicated and difficult to use, and that they preferred the simpler and cleaner version of the application. The users also reported many bugs and errors in the application and said that the application was slow and unstable. The users gave the application low ratings and reviews, and many of them uninstalled or stopped using the application. The business side was disappointed and angry with the outcome of the project. They blamed Anna and Ben for the failure of the project and said that they had not done their job properly. They said that Anna and Ben had not followed the specifications and requirements of the project and that they had not delivered the project on time and on budget. They said that Anna and Ben had caused the company to lose money and reputation and that they had jeopardized the company's future and growth. They fired Anna and Ben from the project and the company and said that they would never work with them again. Anna and Ben felt devastated and betrayed. They felt that they had been treated unfairly and unjustly and that they had not been given a chance to explain or defend themselves. They felt that they had done their best and that they had tried to make the project a success. They felt that they had been loyal and dedicated to the project and the company and that they had not deserved to be fired. They felt that they had lost their job, their career, and their dignity. They decided to move on and to look for new opportunities. They hoped that they could find a better and more supportive work environment and that they could work on more meaningful and enjoyable projects. They also hoped that they could learn from their experience and that they could improve their skills and knowledge. They also hoped that they could restore their confidence and happiness and that they could find their passion and enthusiasm for software and design engineering again.